Hey y'all, welcome into Rhonda's Country Kitchen, and I am not Rhonda today, but we're gonna do a little bit of barbecuing on the pellet grill, and we had a viewer wanted to see me smoke some stuff, so today we're gonna be doing some smoked barbecue top sirloin with a fat cap on. It's called beef picanha, and also known as a poor man's brisket. This cut of meat is the top of the sirloin, and it's the very top of the sirloin roast. Do not go get the roast. If you get the roast, you will not get the right cut of meat. Costco has these. Meat markets has these. I have not found them at Sam's, but they come in these. They're like a flat on a brisket. They have the fat cap on them, and they're almost like the point end of the top of the sirloin. So I have got one trimmed up already, and it comes with about about a quarter inch fat cap on top of it. And I'm gonna take some of this fat off and trim it up and neaten it up and show y'all how I do it. And I'm wearing my glasses, as y'all can see. Y'all have to pardon the glare, but I ain't gonna just sharp.
He needs to see so he don't cut no.
Yeah, this knife is very sharp, y'all. I don't want to cut my finger off with it. So anyway, we're gonna neaten this up. I did trim that other one where I won't take y'all through all of that and mess. Y'all know how to trim stuff, so you don't really need to see all that. But you just want to take some of the fat off that won't render, and make it neat. Try to get it down to where it'll be nice. You want to leave fat on because obviously it's going to give it flavor. And y'all, they say this stuff here is good for your skin now. All these women buying it to put on their face, on their skin. I don't know. I hadn't heard about all that, but
beef tallow.
Yeah, they say that's a new trend.
Yeah.
Hey, they cooking fries with it. I do know that. I heard that. I heard they're cooking French fries with it. So maybe we could sell it one day. I don't know.
And we have cooked it down and made our own.
Yeah, we actually, I'm going to show y'all this part of this process. I actually am going to use some tallow when we get to wrapping it. You don't have to do that, but I think it gives it great flavor and keeps it moist. But that's on down the line. As you can see, it has a cap across the entire top of it, and it's going to give it great flavor and keep it hopefully juicy and tender. And this is just like really the cap on a brisket, the point of a brisket. But it's going to cook a little bit quicker. And a lot of people cook this like a steak. They'll cook it to a medium or a medium rare and cut it like a steak. And actually Daniel, our son, he prefers it cooked that way. But me and Rhonda, we like it like a brisket. We're gonna cook it all. We're gonna cook it all the way, just like we would a brisket. So it's early in the morning, y'all. You people that smoke meat, y'all know what I'm talking about. You got to get up early. You got to put a lot of love in it, and it's gonna be a long day of doing it, but hopefully it'll turn out good. And we're gonna take y'all with us and show y'all how we're gonna do today. And I'm gonna hopefully get this done, and we'll get back with y'all when it's time to season it up, and I'll show you what I put on it. All right, y'all. I have got this picanha top sirloin, whatever you want to call it, trimmed up. Y'all can see what she looks like. Both sides, I took a good bit of, I just trimmed the fat off and left about a quarter of an inch of fat on both. And that's going to render down. You want the fat on it. It's a very lean cut, just like sirloin steak. It's a lean cut. Like I said, it's just about like the flat on a brisket. I season it just like I do my brisket. I put mustard. You can use whatever you like to use on your barbecue rubs, or you don't have to use any rub at all. I use mustard on pretty much all pork, or beef too for that matter. But brisket, I use mustard. It's a good base. It don't have a whole lot of flavor, and it binds the seasoning to the meat real well. So that's what we're gonna roll with today. We're gonna put a little mustard on it. And I was actually out of my barbecue rub, but I did have some that's very close to it, which is the Killer Hogs barbecue rub. I like the Meat Church's Gospel barbecue rub, but I use it so much I didn't even know I was out of it. So I had to order some more. But both of those are very good. Just get your favorite rub and go to town. I just use regular regular old barbecue rub, give it that red color that you're looking for. A lot of people think, you know, on a piece of steak you wouldn't use a whole lot of barbecue, but you want that barbecue flavor in a brisket. Most people do use barbecue rub and spices on brisket beef. This is my favorite rub as far as for beef. I use it on steak, prime rib, brisket, you name it. It's probably known as the best brisket in the United States of America, and they stay sold out of this stuff. So you just have to try to find it on their website. I don't know what they put in it. I don't know the recipe. I wish I knew it because I would try to make my own. But their brisket rub is fantastic. It's great on every cut of beef you could actually put it on. I love it on just about anything. Actually, a hamburger. You could eat on a hamburger and it'd be like, oh man, that's delicious. So I'm gonna do these on both sides. Just season it, and then I pat it in, and that's pretty much it, y'all. It ain't no rocket science. Just a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of love, and we're gonna let it sit and marinate a little while, and then we're gonna get the smoker fired up, and we'll take y'all out there and see what I set it to, and then we'll get her going. All right, y'all, we got her seasoned up. We got the grill warming up. And I wanted to say that if you got a pellet grill or just a regular grill, I wanted to recommend getting you a smoke tube. You could turn your just a regular grill into a smoker by getting one of these little $10 tubes. You could put wood chips that you wet, or the pellets that you use, and put that right in there with that meat, and it gives it amazing smoke flavor. It turns just a pellet grill into like a smoker. It gives it amazing. I mean, the difference that it makes, that little $10 little, and nobody's, you know, we're not getting paid to promote that or anything. It's an amazing little thing that it's real cheap, and you can turn just a regular old charcoal grill into a smoker. So y'all get on Amazon and get you one of them things. Anyway, I wanted to talk about cook times because Rhonda had said something about how long did this take last time. And I always say I don't know, because you never can tell with barbecue. You might, one time it may take 5 hours, the next time it may take 9 hours. It depends on the weather, it depends on the cut of meat. These things are your best friend when it comes to barbecue. Always go by what the temperature tells you. We're going to put this on. I'm going to set the temperature at 250. And we're going to let it go to 160 degrees. And then we're going to go to the next step. We're going to wrap it. And that's when it's going to really, you know, we can turn the temperature up, because it'll have all the smoke it's going to take by then. And we're going to finish cooking it. Then we'll turn the temperature up to 275. But yeah, we could cook this a little bit hotter than you would a brisket, because it's a little more forgiving as far as the cut goes. And it'll cook a little bit quicker. You ain't got to cook it all night. So that's another good point on it. That poor man's brisket, it tastes just about like a brisket to me. Matter of fact, it's got a little bit, brisket to me has got kind of a rich flavor. I can't eat but like 2 pieces and I'm almost like I'm full. Whereas this has got more of a steak flavor to me. Anyway, y'all, come along with us and see how you like the Brazilian picanha cooked like a brisket. All right, y'all, she's set to 250. We got her going. And I'm going to put them probes in, like I said. And we're going to let her go to 160 degrees internal temperature. And then we're going to take it out and give her a little bit of special treatment and love and put her back in. All right, y'all. It's been about 5.5 hours. And this is what she's looking like. The picanha has drawn up, as you can see, a little bit. And they are both at around 160 degrees. And what I'm going to do now is I've taken it off and I'm gonna wrap it in some butcher's paper. So what I do is I just pull some out. You can see they're about 6 inches each. I just cut it. And then I'll take another piece and lay it on top. Kind of double it up about the same size. Lay it down there. And I'll cut it so it'll be about the same size. And then I'll lay my meat on it right there about the middle, and I'll try to get that front edge where it's square, where it'll fold real good. And then I like to use, you can use butter, you know, regular beef tallow. You don't have to use anything on it really. But I got this stuff at Academy Sports. It's a Wagyu beef tallow. I think it was like $25 for this big old jug, and I only use it on like brisket and this stuff right here. And I just take me a spoonful of it, and it is really, really fatty and really, really rich. And I just lay it on top like that right there, and spoon it on there. And really what I do is I just take this paper and I try to keep it as tight as I possibly can to the meat, where no air can get into it or the heat can escape it. And I just fold it as tight as I can, like that, crease it. Try to keep it as tight as I possibly can. And then I'll fold it under. Oh, I'm losing some juice, y'all. And try to keep it as tight as I can. And then I'll lay it right back down like that with that tallow on top. And there you go. There you have it. We're going to let that go to 203 degrees, y'all. And the smoker's been set at 250, and I'm going to go ahead and bump it up. Since it's wrapped, I'm going to bump it up to 275. And hopefully it's going to be about another hour and a half to 2 hours. It's going to be ready. And we're going to pull it and probably let it rest about 30 minutes. And when she gets to 203, she's going to be ready. Hopefully we're going to have some good poor man's brisket. All right, y'all. We are done with the picanha. And it took all day.
A long time.
A long time, yeah. It took a while. We had two. I got one in the cooler there. It's going to go to my mom and daddy's. And here is ours. Let's unwrap it. See what it looks like. She's been resting about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah,
and this is what we got.
she's smoking.
She's a smoking hot, y'all. With the grain.
There you go.
There you go. With the grain. Like that. She is juicy and she is very tender. That knife went through it like butter. I'm gonna let Rhonda do my taste testing for me.
Okay. I'm starving
She
to
gonna be
death.
the taste testing queen on this one. So we're gonna cut her some slices and see what she thinks. It smells good. I can tell y'all that. Hopefully she's gonna like it. We'll get back with y'all in just a minute and see what she thinks about it. All right, y'all. Here we go. Poor man's brisket beef picanha.
And I'm going to give it a little taste.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to need too much of this knife.
No, it's fall apart.
It's tender.
Very tender.
It is so tender. Mmm.
Well,
So good. So good.
Yep.
Got that little bit of fat on the top and giving it all that flavor.
Yeah.
And it's super tender.
Yeah.
Super tender. Flavored good. And it's going to taste excellent with them taters and carrots I got on the side there.
Good. Gonna be a good
It's going
supper.
to be a good supper.
Yeah.
It is, y'all. It might have took a little while.
It takes a while, y'all. You got listen. When you smoking stuff, you just gotta be patient. That's all there is to
Got
it.
love on
Gotta
it.
put love into it. People that smoke meat, you just gotta be. It takes love and be patient. Don't turn that thing up. Don't rush it. You know.
Low and slow.
Low and slow, and wait on it to finish. And people will be like, "How much longer?" And just say, "Hey, when it gets there, you know."
And it is delicious.
Yeah,
It's worth the
really
wait.
good.
It really is worth the
Top
wait.
sirloin is what it has on the package. It's the cap. It is not the roast. Do not get the roast because that is not what the cut is. But
No.
it is a very good cut of meat, y'all. It is a lot of people. I don't sleep on it. I didn't know nothing about it until probably about a year ago. And I've been cooking it instead of brisket because it don't take all night like a brisket. It does take about all day, but it's the good size for us. I can cook my mom and dad or the kids one.
Yeah.
We'll split it normally. We'll eat it's about the 3 pound each, and we'll usually eat it and then take leftovers and then give somebody else one too.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's a good size.
He had a few people asking for the recipe, so we
Yeah.
thought we'd share it with y'all.
Yep.
And if you got a smoker, or maybe if not, like you said, use the little smoke.
Yeah, put your smokes tube in the grill. You can do some stuff that way.
It's gonna be good.
Play around with it. We may do a little bit of smoking come the summertime and do a few things.
Yeah.
I got a few recipes of stuff to smoke. So.
Yep. If this is something that y'all would like to see him smoking some stuff,
Yeah,
give
let me
the
know.
comments
Let me know.
and let us know.
Yeah. I'm nowhere near the expert she is,
Oh,
y'all.
no.
I'm a novice at this, but
No.
yeah, as far as the talking and stuff, but I feel pretty comfortable cooking, and I done cooked probably 20 of these.
He's
things,
perfected this.
Yeah, it's pretty
meat.
good. It's a pretty good cut of meat.
Yep. But anyway, y'all, it is delicious. I hope you tried. If you
Yeah.
do, holler at us.
Let us know. Let us know if you've ever had this cut of meat. If you've ever had the picanha, let me know. I
Yeah.
would be interested to know if you've ever had it. I was curious.
Absolutely.
Because there's not a whole lot of cuts out there like that.
There's
Yeah.
not a lot of videos on that either.
Yep.
So, if you like it, holler. Let us know.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you so much for watching.
Absolutely.
And y'all let him know he did a good job.
Don't let her talk y'all into that.
Yes, he did a good job.
Hey, I got my.
He's got his little.
Yeah. Don't worry. I can do it. I watched a YouTube video on it, yeah.
So maybe somebody can get some help by watching a YouTube video with this.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm sitting here talking with my fork. All right, y'all. Well, we thank you so much. And until next time.